That's also going to be really interesting. I'm really...
Yeah, the new North American lineups going head-to-head for the first time. We get it very early on in the year.
Nice to see. Yeah, you're right. 25 kills on Rain. Here we go. 15 to 7. It's Meg. It's rushing down, and the flash, it stops him. That is unfortunate. Brokey will take down Dupree. They wanted to go with a bang, and I guess in a way, they're going to be allowed to do that. Certainly an action-packed start to the round, but not how they envisioned it.
No, well, I don't even mind them necessarily going for it at all. Gotta pull something out of the hat. And just Faze has had all the answers. Rops has now just walked and lurked his way into the bomb site. I don't even know if they do now. Zawu spots it. Still alive in this round despite the early disadvantage.
A lot of damage on Rain twisting Harrigan, so there is a way to get back into this one. Bit of an off angle out here for Masuta. We've seen, I think, less action here on the CT side over in this position. Catching Rain as well as Saiwu. I mean, he probably the other way around. He probably got caught, but still won the fight. And somehow, it's a 2-on-3. Vitality, in spite of losing 2 players early on, still fighting. And Masuta, solid work. Headshot onto Twist, holding the bomb site in his zone, and now the Molotov spreads to Brokey. Oh, he's low, and he's getting spammed through as well. He's going to get the headshot. He actually steps into the Molotov that was down, the second one, and that is, and he's on 2 health, getting almost tagged. He actually backs up. Looked like he was going to run into the bullets there. And Brokey now in a 1 versus 2 with no health to spare. They have an HE on Saibu as well. He could end this round by throwing it over the wall.
Mozzarella sticks if he wins it.
All right. We're stacking up a lot of stuff. Cheeseburger, ice cream, and mozzarella sticks next. Brokey swings for it, and it's going to be Apex to take him down instead. Unfortunate, but a surprising win, I would say, for Vitality in this round.
Yeah, how things began. But, I mean, look, Zawu again, a very impactful double kill. I really like the lurk from Rops as well, all the way to the 8 bomb site. There's another world where that works 10 times over, because Zawu just has a missed timing on actually spotting it out.
Yeah.
Nicely done from Masuta, though. Then Vitality now needs 7 in a row to bring us to overtime. Long, long road ahead. And many, many Faze buys in store.
They've got Saibu warmed up. That has got to be great news. He's at 21 kills, so if there was anything that could power this kind of a comeback, probably is that.
Yeah, but they got, on the other side of things, you know, Rain's heated up. Brokey's getting there, hitting some crisp shots.
Yeah.
You got to imagine Rops or Twist, one of them is going to have a round in him. Kerrigan's probably good for at least 2 more entries in this half. There's a lot of things Vitality have to overcome. 4 players marching up mid. Rops is going to be lurking in the halls solo.
It's going to be all out middle, no one coming boiler. So all the pressure's going to be on Dupree, but he's handling it incredibly well. That double, I mean, the triple is just a nice cherry on top, but really that double kill to begin with. No flashbangs to set up that whole play with.
Just a change of a look. Trying to just march up brackets, hoping they're not defending it. Maybe you catch him off guard. Maybe you catch that player on top of the balcony tucked into the corner looking for a counter flash or playing counter flash.
Yeah. Looks a bit silly when it plays out like that, but I mean, yeah, there are other setups for the CT side where it has a different impact. So, okay.
Okay.
1 round down.
How you feeling?
Feel good.
Okay.
I can see them making this comeback.
Yeah. It's close enough now. It's within striking distance. Still not fully there.
Just a little bit more, a little bit more production out of Apex and Magus. I think Masuta still has been playing very well. He just hasn't been tested a lot out here. And maybe that's one of the benefits I feel like for Vitality right now is they have Masuta over at the B-bomb side. Probably trust him to do a lot if anyone shows up.
Yeah, there's been a lot of kind words.
Did he just prank him?
Maybe.
Can we get that on replay? Did he just shoot into the wall next to him?
A lot of kind words from Megisk in his interview that he gave on HLTV about Masuta and his level that he hits. Double peeking, deep down banana. The 2 M4s are going to chew up any unarmored opponent, so FaZe want nothing to do with that for the moment. And just chilling.
Yeah. Peeling back the defense on banana.
Nice.
You get what I mean?
That was good. Save that one. Use it again. No one's going to remember it in this game.
Come on. Why they pay me money? 3 on 5. And under 30 seconds. So if they wanted to make a bomb plant happen here, they're going to have to be a little bit quick about it with just the Deagles walking onto it. Vitality trying to play real careful. And again, this is what I mentioned earlier. Masuta generally has been very hard to catch. I say that, I obviously curse him. It's going to be Apex sprung last in the defense. I'll pick up the double kill. The bonus is some crisp headshots.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, it shouldn't surprise any of us with the players they have on that roster.
I mean, in terms of testing, they're getting all the experience in early on. What is it like to really get beat up? What is it like to try and make the comeback and not be out of money? You know, they've had to go through a lot already. Especially maybe for a best of one. 5 more rounds. Or one mistake, and it's all over, probably.
Yeah, more likely.
That is definitely more likely at this point.
Passive defense from Vitality at A. Nobody's aggressive whatsoever. Zawu's got the op in hand, 25 and 18 on him.
What are they doing running around T-spawn? Did they forget something? Seemed there's some confusion there. Even Twist is kind of looking their way thinking like, what?
What are you idiots doing?
Yeah. Come back and fight. Oh, a little bit of a flash just to take a peek. Masuta not seeing anyone. Didn't want to hang out for it either. Apex, you could tell he's feeling pulled towards that A bomb site. Would love to get back and try and help out. 50 seconds on the clock as well. 3-man setup, but now 4th man is getting there. Apex almost in position to help out. And it looks like it is going to be another wrap on this A bomb site. That's where they've had a lot of success already. Faze, so I can't really blame them. One good entry, and the whole defense crumbles. Ooh. Nice nade in return. That is going to put them low. That is pretty much half the way there, even without a kill. Impressive work, and Magus will line them up for a big double. Dupree is there, and it's just going to get shut down. They got close, but that grenade really took all the wind out of their sails.
You gotta, I mean, that's such a critical double kill for Magus as well, because you could see Dupree, who's playing on top of the Coldzera box, looking towards Rapside. He's the one covering Kerrigan coming through that smoke. As soon as those players start aggressing towards the default plant spot, his attention gets pulled away. The fact Magus gets that double kill allows him to just immediately swing back and look towards Kerrigan's play. And Kerrigan was the one who really could have provided that one kill that cracked everything open.
4 more to go. Let's see. Oh,
that's brutal.
That does catch them.
And I mean, that kind of stuff, softening him up, is exactly what allowed Magus to get that second kill.
Yeah.
You see, it's just one bullet tags Rain, and he's the one that goes down. All right. Well, Vitality is feeling a bit more comfortable at the moment, and every round that FaZe loses has got to make them feel more and more uncomfortable. But we've seen them win rounds previously with buys like this.
A couple of rounds where there's been no bomb plants either for FaZe, which, you know, over the course of 4 or 5 rounds like this, you take away that $800 bonus every once in a while, and you might have to play against one more round where it's, or one less round, I guess, where there's rifles. So that can be helpful on its own. Obviously, Vitality don't care about the economy at all. Doesn't matter if they win every round from here on out in a one-on-one, they're still going to be all right. So we'll see. 27th round. Ooh, it's going to be quick. I like it. Dupree with the early kill, though. A lot of chaos here in Apex. He gets overwhelmed. Dupree going to get traded. Magus just shown up, and that's all they needed. Big double on him. He runs out of bullets eventually, but they're going to be able to take care of Brokey. Masuta was there. I mean, that was a good call, I think, out of FaZe.
Yeah, it really was. It's not bad. They almost have the opening. Apex seemed a little bit uncomfortable in terms of the protocol of what he's supposed to be looking for in that round. He was looking for them to be running in towards pit. They streamed around him inside the bomb site. That almost gave FaZe the opening they needed, the opportunity they needed. Just 3 rounds away now, Vitality. They're on fire. They got plenty of money. But as you said, all this is great, but one mistake. One mistake at the wrong time, at the wrong place on the map, and it's all over.
Yeah. They're being careful as well. Showing up slightly towards top banana, but they're not swinging for anything. I want to say that, but Apex actually is swinging for it. Going to be taking down Twist. That is very good. That's the kind of move where, you know, you walk into an AK bullet there and suddenly it doesn't feel quite as good. Not that they shouldn't be doing it, because obviously we've already also criticized them for playing passively across the map. So, you know, can't win. Nicely done. Apex really warming back up into this game now. Up to 13, not that far away from his shooter. I mean, he's starting to play better and better himself.
Yeah, he had a very rough T side, but yeah, CT, he's having some impact. Dupree as well with a good game, 22 and 19. It's still Zaiwu with 26 leading the way for Vitality. Reigns matched him on the other side with 26 himself. Masuta going to be boxed into this play. He needs to call for a flashbang from his teammate. There's the first one. There's the follow-up flash from inside the B bomb site. No escape for Masuta, but the counter nade is going to give him safety. Same with the smoke. Well done from Apex. The opening kill and perfect supportive play to give Masuta another frag and to save his life and let him escape.
That is actually huge. Yeah, the grenades there were just perfect from Apex. 30 seconds is not a lot of time to try and make this work. They need to get in and just clear this bomb site almost flawlessly here. Faze, if they want a chance of winning this round. And the boost up on the other side. Bomb almost falls into the bomb site. Masuta finally gets out-dueled without doing much. So that's a little bit of a bright spot here for Faze, but it doesn't change the fact that they're still in the 2-on-4. The bomb is planted, and Brokey and Robs trying to see if they can pull out a miracle here, but the flashbang makes that very tricky, and Brokey is on his own, fighting in the back. It's a heroic stance, but he's not going to hit the shot, and it will be 15 to 13. Vitality stepping closer all the time, but we all know it's that 30th round is the hardest one to win. It just is.
The 30th one does, for whatever reason, just get monumentally more difficult. Timeout called by Faze. Vitality had to use all of theirs just to get back into this game. What a round. This is a great round from Apex. Him and Masuta do a very, very good job. The support utility was perfect here. One more kill over the top. This is the player wide swinging on Masuta, who was under a lot of pressure. Just a well put together performance from Apex. This is Faze's first time out. They've been living the dream, coasting up to this point. But that also has those implications once you get to overtime as well. If you ever need to just grab one round to stay alive, you have a chance to talk things over.
Yeah, good time for it if they can come up with anything. Trying to think. I mean, I think Apex and Masuta are playing pretty well on Banana. It's question is how many rounds you want to try and throw away to that. Going the other way, you risk running into Zaiwu on that AWP or Mask in the pit. I mean, that's the problem, is theoretically the defense here for Vitality is going to be very hard to crack. Not a lot of safe positions to play in or to play up against. All right, Apex stepping into the Molotov just like he did last time. Aggressive, incredibly aggressive here. He could get caught. He could be dead already. Twist actually taking a lot of damage, and I'm shocked that he got away with that.
I can't believe he's making that play with no deep smoke. He's the only defender at the B bomb site. It's 15-13. What a madman.
Yeah.
What an absolute insane human being.
If Twist swings wide against him and just shoots him in the face, like, oh, that's the game done, guys. Thanks.
Only Apex. Passing the 1 minute mark in round 29. Deep mid execute we've seen a number of times from Faze throughout this half. There's the flashbang towards Rap side. Masuta is here. They're going to try and split towards mid to B. Kerrigan gets shut down though, and now Masuta can evacuate back to the B bomb site. They're calling for a boost, but this hit might not stop.
They have a smoke on a Molotov on Masuta. He can actually do a lot to hold him down. I think he threw it over to Apex now instead. And then, oh, there's the boost. A bit late. Nearly getting the kill. Zaiwu goes down. Man, they had every shot at trying to defend this, and the pit players are stuck in place. They're not moving at all. Are they disconnected? I'm so confused. Brokey goes down. It doesn't matter. Masuta and Apex, they will get the job done on their own, and now they're going to start to move out of the A-bomb side. It's very late, but Apex with the smoke. He's going to find Rain, and we get to 14-15. I have a million questions about this round.
That round was very sloppy from Vitality.
It was.
God bless Apex. He pulls it out of the hat. What a brilliant round. This is fine. Yeah, go on.
I think Masuta threw his grenades to Apex instead of just throwing them down to stop them. Then they failed the boost. Then they didn't. There was no recovery or no backup over from the A-bomb side. It was just a whole lot of madness.
Yeah, the timing of that hit coming in, I don't think they expected it to be so quick and just non-stop. Yeah, the pace of it kind of really messed with their plans for that boost up. Even kind of like the secondary attempt at getting that boost was just not super well executed, but still. I mean, look, this CT side comeback has been incredible for Vitality. A lot of these past 3 rounds have been Apex just delivering in spades. This is beautiful. 15-14. Faze, another chance. It was, what, 15-8 at one point? This is going to be 7 in a row if Vitality can take us to overtime. And then we have got a whole new ball game on our hands.
Yeah, everything resets and probably even favors Vitality at that point in time.
And remember, all this individual level that FaZe had that was allowing them to steamroll over Vitality, it's really got a bit quiet here. Struggling to find entries, struggling to find victories in duels, struggling to find clean fights. And this is a round where they're going to be very light on utility to put themselves in position for those very same fights.
Like we said, traditionally, this is the harder round to win. Although the experience on Vitality is outrageous, so they've all been here many times. Double setup in the pit once again. Starting to rotate back and anticipating perhaps some kind of a B attack once again. Swapping out Saiwu on that AWP. He has been playing way more towards Arch and middle, so it's interesting to see. I think this is the first time I've actually seen him play the Coffins. Might catch them off guard if they show up. They've got some nades still. 4 smokes there on the side of Faze. They get the mid control at least. Good stepping stone.
Do they commit to this? They have no presence in Banana at the moment. Twist is just now kind of poking his head at the base of Banana. Very cautious from both teams. You can understand why. It all rests on this round.
Well, there's the initial smoke towards Arch. Library, I'm assuming he's going to get smoked off as well. Good counter Molotov. Yep, right on top. Rain, he wants the challenge. He has to move through, and he's going to do it. And he gets the kill on Apex on top. That is a crazy move again from Rain. Is it enough to secure the map here? Carrigan with a headshot and down in the pit, alone fighting his debris. Oh. Incredible transfer, and he's going to keep going. He lines them up. It's a quad at the end, shutting down the offense of FaZe and leaving Rops on his own 1 versus 2. That is a miracle.
Time.
Yeah, there's no...
He didn't get it. No.
Oh. Doesn't have it. It is going to get into overtime at the end. You see the reaction from Sonic. What a way to get there.
What? Look. Dupree is absolutely incredible. What a sequence for him to save the day. I got to give all props over to Rain, though. That is such a mental move to make through that Molotov. And he kind of knows what the play is going to be from... He knows it's the last thing that Apex is going to expect, but this transfer is everything. He deserves the ace. Counter-Strike should have just given it to him. That's magnificent, and Rops just losing track of the time.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has no internal sense of how close they are. For all he knows as soon as he presses that button, they're just going to come running through. Wow.
And I mean, with the chaos of the round, the hectic nature, probably the comms going crazy, it just slips away from him. 15-15, we've got ourselves overtime, and everyone's got money now.
That is one of the wildest transfers I've seen in a long time in that position.
Back-to-back overtime for FaZe as well here on Inferno.
Yeah, what a day. We'll see. Yeah, and mentally, it's probably hard to, because maybe it is very punishing if you have that kind of a lead and you can't find a way to win it.
Lost and all that, too. Remember, the switch up in the defense, they're doing it again here. Apex looking at Rap with the M4. They're putting Zaiwu in this B bomb site.
Anyone want to make any Boston Major references? Zaiwu getting the better of Roki in this exchange. Going to be taking him down. I like the idea of trying to get that all to open the round with here for FaZe. Again, they don't need a lot, but it's just very hard against Saiwu. Again, he didn't get to use the position here at Coffins last time like we talked about, but he hasn't been here a lot, and when they show up, he just shuts it down. Well,
just a perfect counter to the style they wanted. Twist wanted to just find a fight against an M4 inside that bomb site. No utility to give away the play, but there's no way for him to know that it's just going to be one of the best Apex falling back. He's got that first kill through smoke, almost pre-fires another one.
Rain is bullying Apex on the side, but he got the one for the smoke, so I guess it's fine. Magus to the pit with the pre-doubled up. It's going to be the first round of overtime going the way of Vitality.
Is this 9 in a row now?
I think it is, yeah. They can't be stopped now.
Oh, no. Yeah, this is... whatever you want to say. Simpler Zaiwu, one of the best offers we've got. Just people dry walking into him. That's going to be a field day for Zaiwu.
Okay. We'll see. They need to get to 19, obviously. The money matters a lot less on the T side, so it should be fine to buy even in the third round if it doesn't go their way here, but some more banana control being attempted. It's a 3-man setup over at the B bomb side, so they should have a lot of nades to throw over that wall to try and support with. Zaiwu playing around the smoke. Doesn't want to give up and leave Masuta on his own. And actually, Masuta's going to get out of the smoke and walk forward. Oh, this could get very, very interesting all of a sudden.
Playing counter flash for Zaiwu.
Yeah.
Zaiwu take the attention.
Does he want to take the shot through the wall? I mean, it's tempting. I mean, he doesn't know that he's there, but it looks like if he shot right over his head, it would be perfect. Masuta goes down, getting curious on the other side. And that leaves Cyber on his own. Probably just keep it this way. Let him play B on his own.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Don't budge. Don't move an inch. Apex and Rain have had a couple interesting duels on this rap side the past 2 or 3 rounds. Apex is going to back off towards the B bomb site, but it's not the right call at the moment. Faze posturing towards A. Still 4 players here. Twist just looking for anyone to push for information.
Oh, that flash. Oh, but he still gets it. Rain is going to win a lot. Megas, he's ready to readjust. That is an expert level play. One of the best in the world at playing that pit position. And you just saw why he catches him jumping in. It's ridiculous. Brokey now. 1 versus 3, and he gets wiped out as well. How are they winning these rounds?
Oh my God. That's so filthy. Everything that's happening is just so unreasonable.
I think Robin's face kind of says it all. Oh, dear.
You can use 100 timeouts. You'll never be able to figure this one out.
No.
Dupree blind, Megas blind kills. Oh my Lord, this one is just gross. I mean,
What is happening? It actually looked like he put his crosshair in position, like as if he could somehow know the arc of that jump beforehand. He's like, if I put my crosshair here, he'll jump right into it.
Calculated.
I've done the research.
Man, Apex really stepped up at the end of regulation and just got him into a position for ZywOo to take over, and that's exactly what you want out of the #2 player in the world. Take over the game.
He is. But Dupree's right there with him at 29 kills. Not a combination I think I ever in my life would have thought to have said out loud, the Dupree and ZywOo combo.
I honestly thought Dupree and Device were just going to retire at the same time. I thought they'd just stick together forever.
That's what it felt like. I mean, that's not even an unreasonable thing to say. And I've got to be honest, I was a little bit worried even from like a emotional, social point of view, just sort of Dupree, a little bit of an island, it almost felt like from the outside at least, you know, now the Device is out of there, but he's certainly stepping up right now in a massive way. 15 to 17, 3rd round of overtime coming up. The last here, the first half of overtime. Apex is all the way in the back, but Masutra is showing up maybe in the last possible second.
He's got to
try and help out his teammate. Yep, he's going to try and create a bit of distraction. A really good distraction. Headshot to rein it in, but good return there. Apex and Masutra both go down. Karrigan and Brokey fighting to find one single round here on the T side.
And they're begging the Counter-Strike gods to give them just one. They're saying, please, we deserve this, we earn it. But look at all the utility on ZywOo. Look at the utility on Magisk. 3-on-2 and low HP in these final 2 Faze players.
Give me one good Molotov in the back and it's all over. There's not, they can't, oh, and this is it, isn't it? Gonna go really deep on that one. None of them have health to really stick around. There's the flash on top, and Karrigan, he goes down. Brokey on his own, and it's way too much on the other side. He did not have the health for it. 3 out of 3 rounds go to Vitality in the first half of overtime. They are 1 round away now from essentially completing one of the most ridiculous comebacks we've seen, obviously this year, but even going further back, it's just grotesque, isn't it?
Oh man, this is now 11 straight for Vitality. The way that they've taken over this game is just unreasonable in every facet. And this gives them, I mean, the tides have completely turned. Now it doesn't even matter that they only got three rounds on their own T side. This is a completely different Vitality that we saw in the first half. And some of these rounds that they've had to even get to this position, you just make it feel like all the miracles are going to go in their favor.
I have no idea what's happening now.
Good for Apex. Haven't won yet though, brother.
Is that the key? Is that the secret sauce?
Yeah, let's start bringing dogs to LAN. I'm in.
We should do that. Although, I think we could bring your dogs. My dog is a pug, and she's gonna be... They're not the smartest creatures, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. Second half is coming up of overtime. Vitality, they're in that position now that they were fighting against all along. They just need one good opening. One mistake out of Faze, and they complete a truly crazy comeback.
Oh.
He's ready for it. Yeah, he wants it. Turning around for the flashbang. He is very close. I'd like to see that in slow motion. And he almost is dead in return as well. Magisk also eats a bit of that nade damage, and they're going to fall back Faze, and I don't blame them. No reason to press the issue.
It's a good amount of utility used over at the B bomb site, though. If Faze want to shore up that bomb site at some point during this round, they're going to have to either shuffle players or shuffle utility. It's a lot of pressure. I have to imagine Vitality Apex is just going to call to go right back into this. They have one flashbang for the entire bomb site now. That smoke just goes down. That should call Brokey, I guess. Unless you just want to stone cold bluff.
Yeah, so it's a hard call to make to rotate Brokey out because suddenly Twist and Robs are going to feel alone in that A side if the wrap comes, which they don't have. Oh, Magus, what a position. Rain, though. I mean, he was checking it. Fair play to him. He's still going to go down. Bullet to the face from an AK will do that. And like you said, they don't have a lot of utility. Brokey, he swings in and behind the flashbang. That's a crazy play. And he takes down Dupree behind it. They probably needed, that was probably one of the only things that could help them. If he goes through and dies, or even just doesn't get the kill, they jump on Carrigan.
Okay, 24 seconds. They're going back to the A bomb site. There's not really a whole lot of slowing down you can do. Someone has to go wrap to help try and pin down these players in pit. It's Masuta, and he's got to do it quick. 15 seconds now on the clock. Rops is going to get the first. That slows things. Molotov in their face as well. But Masuta, he's wrapped all the way around. He's being aggressive. 8 seconds on the clock. They need everything they can get, and Magus is going to get it down. 2 on 2 for the map.
Oh, cutting it close. And that smoke is still up, Brokey. Don't do it. Don't risk it. You have time. Carrigan is coming in. He's still sneaking through, and he gets the shot. What a play from Brokey. And Masutra is in the pit, but he knows that might be all they need. Carrigan, not even sure why he took damage there, but he's sneaking in. He's looking for Masutra instead, and the comeback is complete.